Hi, everyone. About a minute from beautiful Wisconsin Dells. I just finished a presentation to the Wisconsin Electric Cooperative Association, and I talked about a lot of things. As you know, there's been a lot going on. I talked about the U.S. election, what happened in South Texas. I talked about supply chains. I talked about what Trump might do, changes in regulation, greenhouse gases, etc. But I also talked about the collapse of the coalition government in Germany, which occurred just last Wednesday. In fact, the day after the U.S. election, when, of course, Trump beat Harris. Before I talk about that, if you don't know me, my name is Robert Bryce. I give you the numbers and the facts, not the spin about energy and power. Okay, so what about the collapse of the German coalition government? It's remarkable for a lot of reasons, but one of the most notable is that it occurred last Wednesday night when Germany was being hit by what's called a Dunkelflaute, which is the collapse, or what do they call it, a dark wind lull. So, in other words, Germany has hitched its entire economy to the idea that it can run on wind and solar. And what happened last Wednesday, the entire electric grid in Germany had to resort to fossil fuel backup, to coal and gas-fired power plants, because they didn't have any wind and solar. And to me, there's something kind of remarkably parallel. I don't know if it's a metaphor for the fact that Germany's government collapsed at the same time its energy policy collapsed. And one of the reasons why the coalition government is this, that one of the members of the coalition government said, we need to quit this, the energiewende, this massively expensive project, which aims to run the entire German economy on alt energy. And it's been a failure, a massive failure. The cost of the energiewende in Germany between 2002 and 2022 was something like $750 billion. And what's happened? They still need hydrocarbons. And that was evidenced last week when on four different occasions, wind output in Germany went effectively to zero. So this collapse of the German government and the collapse of wind production, to me, in Germany is just indicative of what happens when you have bad energy policy. And when you have bad energy policy, the economy starts to crumble. And I also, in my latest Substack, I talk about this, that German industrial output has fallen dramatically, and it's going to continue to fall because of bad energy policy. The reality is you can't hitch your economy to alternative energy, to wind and solar. It doesn't work. Germany is going to have to restart its nuclear reactors and do it right away, and it's going to have to build more. But you can read about this on my latest Substack, in which I say that Germany is Dunkelflauted. And it's on Substack. You know where to find me. robertbryce.substack.com. Thanks a lot. See ya.